any section that gave you any difficulty?
The whoops. No, I'm playing. I had pretty good precision. I went X throwing last night, so I'd say that's, what led to this win. I just had good precision everywhere from the X throwing last night.
Welcome back, everybody. RV and RC coming at you again. RV is at the Spring Nationals in Texas, so we're ripping through this podcast and just getting straight to the point and not no BS. But yeah, dude, Cole Davies, he performed the way that I think we all had anticipated him doing. Took him to the third round. Dude, the guy was unbelievable. I love his sarcasm there of whoops and stuff like that. What'd you think of that, dude?
You said it. This is kind of what we expected from Cole. Watching him last year, and then obviously his injury, but then watching him this year and maybe not having the starts early in the first couple rounds, but the speed was there. He's been phenomenal in the whoops all year. I think that's exactly what I expect from him. He's a great Supercross rider, along with outdoor rider, and he's been mentored for the longest time. From Ben Townley, from an 85 all the way up through, teaching him how to ride Supercross. Ben came over, Ben struggled with it, but he learned it. And I think that getting Cole at a young age on an 85 and teaching him, the do's and the don'ts of Supercross, and on a very basic one, you can see that now. I think you can see how technically sound he is when he rides a motorcycle, and the kid's got the speed too. So that's a hard combo. In the past, it's been his starts, but like right there, just ripping through the whoops. That's a major asset to be able to go through whoops like that. Look how easy he was able just to get past Dax, close that gap on Joe when he passed him. And then you can see Joe jumping right there. Blitzing is faster than jumping. That's just the bottom line. And being in the 250.
I don't know that hold up though. I don't know that it was at a certain stage, especially in that 450 race.
Exactly. Being that he's in the 250 class, you can do it a much longer. Look at him hugging the tough blocks. Like, he's so confident going into there. He can ride right on the tough blocks. And that's a confidence thing, because, you got to be able to stay straight. I mean, they're inches away from their foot pegs on those tough blocks every time that they make a run down the sides.
Yeah. I'd like to clarify just his sense of humor is what I appreciate in that press conference, not the sarcasm. He's got a sense of his sense of humor it's a good one.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews, and analysis. So go for it.